name's Haddock. Hiccup. Haddock. Wow, that title, doesn't give away a James Bond movie title. Not at all.
Or what the new dragon is.
Or that too, because, A View to a Kill is very James Bondish. But, hey, guess what? We hadn't had two-parters in quite some time!
No, we haven't. And not only that, we're kind of doing something a little different. We're actually going to be talking about just the two-parter, one episode at a time instead of as a whole. Because really, this episode was actually good enough on its own. Really.
Yes, it was.
What?
And so, hey, by the way, back there, back.
We get two kinds of returns. We, of course, get Dagger the Deranged.
Happiness is back.
And we get Mulch and Bucket.
Oh my god, their return was glorious.
Yes. Mulch fights off berserkers with an eel, and Bucket actually shows that he's actually capable of fighting too.
Hey, he scared off a guy by doing nothing. He just...
Well, he hits the bucket, and Bucket kind of gave him like, "Did you just hit me?" And the berserker willingly throws himself overboard. But not only that, Mulch is like jumping on a berserker, and Bucket comes over and just
sits on his head.
Sits on his face, if you will. But yeah, so that's how the episode starts. The writers are trying to find Mulch and Bucket, and they're being attacked by berserkers, and it's because itch. No, we're not talking about the clown.
No.
They thought that Mulch and Bucket thought that the berserkers were stuck on an iceberg, and God bless their hearts that they're even willing to help someone that could possibly kill them.
Yes.
But no, it turns out they were digging in the ice, and they were digging the next dragon species, one that I thought was going to appear in When Lightning Strikes, but no, they just had to give it, they just threw it away for some filler episode. The Skrill.
Yes. And mind you, there are a couple questions that need to be brought up because continuity here.
Well, okay, what?
Like, for example, you rose, like, I'm jumping ahead of ourselves because, they brought back the ice. This dragon is stuck in ice.
Yes.
So they bring it back, and Hiccup has a wonderful idea to melt it down a little.
Melt it down. Okay.
And so, yeah, he tells his dad about this dragon, who tells us that berserkers train the Skrill.
Oh yes. Yeah, they bring back the Skrill to Berk, and when they tell their father about getting to that, they tell Stoic and Gobber about the Skrill, and when they go back to the academies, Stoic admonishes Hiccup for leaving the Skrill alone with Snotlout and the twins.
Well,
really
brilliant. Yeah, he should have seen that coming.
Yes, I mean seriously, why leave with two? Why leave with three of the most rational Vikings and leave the three dumbest to watch the completely dangerous object? It's like leaving Dee Dee alone to guard a button in Dexter's lab.
But
they released the Skrill, and when I saw it, it kind of reminded me of Terminators. I kind of thought that it should have been played with the dun 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 dun.
And mind you, oh my god, it tried to fly out of the cage. It's surrounded by metal.
It is, yeah. Yeah, so, but it does tend to escape, but then Stoic brings up a legend that his grandfather used to tell him when he was a kid, is that berserkers used to raid pillages with dragon, with the help of dragons that could bring lightning down from the sky, and my brain just worked into overdrive. It's like, so the berserkers could control dragons while you guys were killing them for 300 years, as it's stated in the first movie. Is there a double standard going on? Some kind of something you want to tell us?
And mind you, Dagger enjoys dragon killing.
True, yeah.
So, what changed his mind?
Well, I guess it had something to do with the fact that the Skrill is the symbol of the Berserker tribe.
Yeah.
So what's the symbol of the Hooligan tribe? What is that dragon on Chief Stoic's belt?
Don't know.
Can't really tell. It's too ornately designed.
But, so, now they have a Skrill to catch.
A Skrill on the loose. And so, yeah, they're trying their best to try to get it into the water because it can't redirect lightning because, when it's in the water.
Though, it gave us the best thing ever. Poor Snotlout. I don't know if I should feel happy that he got struck by lightning.
Oh boy. I remember telling you that's something you're gonna want on your wallpaper.
Yes, and wallpaper it shall be. Because that was the most amusing thing.
Yeah. Snotlout gets shocked by the Skrill. It touches his helmet, and now it gives him like...
his tongue is numb.
I don't know if it's his tongue is numb. It's that all the wiring in the speech patterns of his brain is now kind of like completely cross or shot. Yeah, that's I didn't need a translation for that.
Yeah. Oh my god. But oh my god, no. Dagger is working up his hamminess.
I don't know. It didn't feel as hammy as it was back in Night in the Fury. Oh, by the way, we finally found someone to put in between Samuel L. Jackson and Nicolas Cage on our hamminess scale. Let's bring the picture up. Okay, we've got the coolness of Samuel L. Jackson, and cool as in, very cold. He makes it cool. Above him, we get Jim Carrey. Kind of geeky, but still hilarious.
Yes.
Then
above that,
we have Castor Troy, or Nicolas Cage in general.
Yes. And then above that,
John Travolta in almost any role you can think of, most notably Battlefield Earth. And at the top, of course, Jeremy Irons from Dungeons and Dragons.
That's not good.
No, it isn't. But at this level, I felt like Dagger was at a Jim Carrey level, really.
He was at Jim Carrey, but hey. Remember, this is a James Bond ripoff because he's working the part to be the Blowfield because he tries to kill his Viking 3 times. No, seriously, in Blowfield, in Mr. Bond movies, if someone pisses him off, he's like, walk away, and he'll push a button to kill him. This dude, he just pushes him overboard.
Or maybe he's like Dr. Evil, when he couldn't kill Mustafa.
Yes.
You shot me! You shot me right in the arm! Why would you...
So, yeah, I just think he's trying to work up his James Bond resume.
Probably. So, yeah, his hammy levels were at Jim Carrey. So... Well,
okay, Night in Fury, he was trying to go up the Green Goblin.
I don't... where...
What's
so he was like...
Dafoe?
Willem Dafoe! Where would he be on the scale?
I would say right between Irons and
Travolta? Okay. There was a firefight!
See? So, yeah. Seriously, Night in Fury, he was trying to become the Willem Dafoe.
He was channeling Willem Dafoe. Okay. Now we've got an intermediary of our main scale of hamminess.
By the way, the ham is going to get more and more intense here.
It is?
Yeah,
I haven't really noticed.
Know how many hams we added now since the last time?
Oh yeah, we had 4, and now we added 2 more.
Yeah, so wait for more.
All right,
but. Yeah, Dagger tries to kill his henchman 3 times and fails.
Just throws him overboard, and I'm like, boy, he's lucky he didn't even run him through with a sword.
I know.
I kind of would expect that from a
but-
berserker.
So why did he return? No, seriously, if my boss tried to kill me, throw me overboard, I would swim the fuck away.
Well, it's cold water, and it's like if I fell in cold water, I was like, oh my god, that's cold.
Oh my god. So, anyways, Hiccup and Dagger meet again.
Yeah, although very briefly. The whole episode is focusing on trying to subdue the Skrill, and it's really quite good. It was a good pace, actually.
It was a good pace, and actually, this was the episode that. Which episode is it? Was the Screaming Death's first appearance?
Oh, Tunnel Vision.
This is what Tunnel Vision should have been.
Okay.
With the build up to it. No, we didn't get much of the Skrill build up, but
no,
fuck, it didn't need one.
No, but the battles were pretty good.
Yeah, the Screaming Death battle wasn't as spectacular as this.
I know, and so near the climax of the battle, Hiccup's plan was to actually use the twins to create a big enough blast to drive the Skrill downward, and then Hiccup would shoot a plasma blast towards the Skrill to knock it down in the water. And in another rare moment of intelligence for the twins, I'm starting to think they may be battle smart. They actually listen. They follow his instructions. They spray the gas first, and Belch is just about to light it, but Tough Nut says, No, wait a little bit.
Because he wants to see a big explosion.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
I swear he's got Michael Bay in him. He's channeling his inner Michael Bay.
I know. But at least, the difference between Tough Nut and Michael Bay is that at least the comedy is funny.
Touche. But so it goes big boom, and
big boom, a big boom that would make the Mythbusters happy.
Yes, it would. And unfortunately, plans don't always work out.
Yeah, the Skrill recovers very quickly.
Yeah, and Barf and Belch?
Yep.
Ran out of gas.
They literally ran out of gas. So they can't create the spark anymore. And so in the cool slow-mo shot, actually much cooler than Alvin and the Outcast.
Yeah.
Remember with the, this is scary, I guess. The Skrill shoots its lightning towards the twins, but Hiccup and Toothless get right in the way, and Toothless fires a plasma blast, and it creates like this big shockwave of an explosion, and it knocks all three of them down. It knocks the Skrill in the water,
which is what they wanted. But and Toothless and Hiccup land on the Berserker ship. Hey, Dagger!
It's Hiccup.
Hi, Dagger.
Yeah, and the twins and their dragon are knocked to a sea stack. I don't know if it's right near Berk or somewhere.
But hey, they come across something interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We have an Outcast ship. An episode with Alvin and Dagger in one episode.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that has not happened
That
at all.
has not happened. And imagine them interacting. The hamminess levels.
I don't know. I don't think Mark Hamill isn't quite hammy.
He's not hammy, but imagine.
Not when he, if he's playing the Joker, then yes, he is hammy.
Yes, but just imagine the bouncing back of the conversation between Dagger and Alvin.
Yeah, and a battle strategist like Alvin, and pretty much
a deranged,
an overactive teenager like Dagger. There's got to be some great comedic moments between them.
Yes. So, and mind you, it's gonna happen because Dagger wants my Skrill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this was another good cliffhanger of a two.
But we didn't explain the cliffhanger. We didn't explain what Alvin did.
Right? Yes, Alvin takes the Skrill.
Oh, and Thing 1 and Thing 2 don't know what to do.
Well, they decide to follow him. Do they know what to do after that?
Probably not.
No, they don't. They're making it up as they go along.
Yeah. The fate of Berk is in their hands.
We're all doomed.
And they're not going to do anything about it, too. This is like the last episode. Zip it back down? Yes. As you said.
No, that was Appetite for Destruction.
Yes. Yes. Airmail. They're going to doom us all. I swear, those twins are going to be the death of Berk.
Well, it's still standing in How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Yes, but I wonder how it still stands. But, okay, let's go to highlights here. We have a new dragon.
A new dragon. We got some good good atmosphere and coloring. You know, especially good use of clouds.
Oh, yeah. And we also have a great animation. Especially with the lightning and...
Yeah, the lightning. It was really great. It actually looked like it was alive.
Yes. And another thing is... It wasn't as much comedy, but they actually made comedy quality.
Yes.
It wasn't abundance, but when it did happen, it made it punched.
Yes. Every joke was worth it. They made it work.
Yes. Especially when Astrid was happy Snotlout couldn't speak English. I think I like him better that way.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, make a joke at his expense.
Yes. Oh yeah, and we see the first appearance of Silent Sven, who lives up to his name, and the reason I bring that up is because I've seen Dawn of the Dragon Racers, and it kind of explains a couple things, but I'm not going to go into that because we're going to save that for another vlog, actually, since that little extra with How to Train Your Dragon 2 is supposed to serve as the bridge between Season 2 and 3, which I cannot wait. That kind of reminds me, at the time we're recording this, it is June 27th, 2015, so yeah, the third season has just been released on Netflix. We haven't seen it yet, which is why we're going to try to power through this.
Oh yeah, and are we halfway through?
Yes, actually.
We're doing a splendid job.
Mm-hmm.
So, without further ado...
I'd say, do we have anything else left for this?
Let's see.
No, Mulch and Bucket got their highlights.
I hope they show more of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Gobber being his typical troll.
Yes.
You know, he wants to start a war, apparently.
I like the occasional fight.
Let's see. Oh yeah, and Stoic calling out his son for being a dumbass.
Yes. Why do you leave the twins and Snotlout to watch the Dangerous Dragon? Oh yes. Oh yeah. Remember when you brought up Hiccup? Why do you insist on putting Astrid away from you? My answer: to build up the romance in Season 3.
You are a dumbass, Hiccup!
Why are you scolding Hiccup? It's the writer's fault.
Touché. You are a dumbass, Hiccup's writers! Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it ended on a cliffhanger. It was pretty good. Actually, the second good two-parter, actually.
It's been
remember the last one?
Yeah, that was the season finale.
Yeah. So, good two-parter. Good design of the Skrill. I know it made an appearance in the other special Book of Dragons, but it really did look like it uses lightning as a weapon. It's all designed. It looks like its horns were just sticking. Like if it was hair that was struck by lightning, it was sticking out and all pointy.
Indeed. So yeah, that's all I got for here.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I feel like we're just really trying to drag this on.
Okay, I'll see you guys next time.
Uh-huh.
His name is Haddock. Hiccup. Haddock. Fuck you, Train!